So yeah, the first nuclear submarine, I believe, was done in the 1880s or somewhere around there, and was just a science vessel. Kind of looked like a big sea potato or a sea cucumber, or it's basically just like a pointy thing. Kind of went out and went back. Just a big round shape kind of thing, like two cones put together kind of thing, or something like that, or something. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure about it. It had problems, or there were some tests, and I forget mine. I forget. Like I said, some scientists actually built it. It actually kind of started out as one thing, and it started out as a secret project, and then I took it over. And I was like, no, 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 no. It need to have ballast tanks and stuff. And anyway, and then it had. It was a nuclear submarine, and then I think his name was George W. Washington, or it was basically President Washington, the first official president of America, that actually went and stole and then tried to take apart my nuclear research submarine, the Nautilus. But he didn't know anything about radiation, and at that point in time the world didn't really know anything about radiation because it was my scientists doing it. So and like I said, I was Lucifer Star and all that other stuff. So anyway, they took it apart, and to find out, I think it was like Rick Bush or someone, because I remember him saying something about it, and Rodney actually trying to get one over on the old Lucifer or whatever, the creator or something like that. I don't really know. Anyway, basically get one over on me. Because they wanted to have nuclear power before me or something like that. I don't really know. Like I said, it was a time-space thing. Rick Bush didn't know anything about radiation or nuclear stuff, and I did originally, because my scientists had slowly discovered it in like Germany or someplace, or it was from one of my alien races or something. I knew all about radiation. So anyway, so Washington had some people go and try and take apart my nuclear submarine, my nuclear research submarine. And like I said, the town died. They all died. I think maybe even George Washington got radiation sickness the first time. I think I might have actually even fixed that to stop them or something like that. I don't know. There's some stuff going on in the past that people don't really know about, or would have. Anyway, though, like I say, America was very much in debate as far as who created it, and America actually went through a lot of changes. Originally, America was the Republic of Washington, or something like that. Or at least it was going to be the Republic of Washington. So anyway, and basically George Washington or whatever, or Ben Franklin, whatever, was going to be president. One of those people was going to be president, and he was going to be president for Rick Bush or the Jehovah's Witnesses or something like that. Anyway, one of those people was going to be president. But it's, that kind of changed around. Like I say, history wasn't exactly, or written history wasn't exactly what, it kind of varied a little bit. So anyway, what they were trying to do was kill me, of course, and hide me, and make it look like I had never existed, or make me, anyway, it's how Lucifer got started, kind of thing, and was a time war, time-space war, or whatever, and they were trying to kill me several times, and even said that I wouldn't remember it, blah, 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 but I do, and I did. And it just kind of makes me look crazy anyway. But like I said, it was the Republic of Washington or something like that, or whatever, which is what they wanted or whatever. I was like, whatever, I don't really care. I'm the creator of humanity and Lucifer or whatever, or whoever. Anyway, it didn't really matter my name. Anyway, though, but they were messing around with time and space, and also messing with my own existence. And I think, like I say, I think they were trying to basically make humanity without me, which is like really interesting if you're human. I think what they thought was they could get an AI computer which was made by humanity to go back in time and make humanity and then kill me that way, or something like that. And I was like, that's not really going to work, or at least that doesn't really work. That's still a paradox. Anyway, things were getting a little crazy, and they were messing around with time and space and just trying to kill me and get rid of me. and basically treat me like this, pretty much. So anyway, they found a way, or they thought they found a way, but they didn't really find a way, because I still lived and still existed, and I was supposed to be killed when I was 5 or 4, or never born at all. They were trying to erase me from time and space. Anyway, yeah, so America was really the Republic of Washington or something like that. But I think communism basically kicked their ass or something like that, or one of my other countries. Anyway, though, yeah, and it took humanity like 100 million years to even figure out that I was the creator or something. And then they finally found me and realized who I was or whatever. Or got some idea of what was going on. So anyway, like I say, there weren't always laws, there weren't always courts. Rick Bush or Rodney Briley were trying to be emperors of everything. So anyway, and create humanity without me, which is kind of interesting considering I was the first creator. I wasn't just the first creator of humanity, I was the first creator of endoskeleton life forms. Like I said, they thought that I was the first creator of humanity, not realizing that I actually wanted to create endoskeleton life, or life form with a soft outside and a skeleton on the inside first, or at least I was somewhere back in there. Anyway, though, I don't know. I don't really know. Like I said, AI life forms were helping to save me and make sure I lived, because someone was trying to kill me or keep me from existing in the first place. So anyway, and that's kind of like saying, what if no America? What if no Russia? What if no communism ever? What if no... And Islamics might go, well, that's fine for us, but it's like, what if no religion? What if no Islamics? What if no technology? Which is pretty much what happened. They pretty much set the human race back 100 million years or something when they did what they did. So anyway, yeah, I tried to build it back up, and somebody else just got in the way, or the same person just got in the way and said, okay, now we get you. And it's like, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So kind of complicated and kind of really annoying. And, you know, like I said, originally there was no blue, or at least blue wasn't a big deal, and there was no all being referenced, or even the number 7 being referenced at all. It wasn't until way later on, like 100 million years went by, and people had a really crappy existence, and they tried to doing technology inside of sheds or inside of far off mountaintops without me, and trying to get it before me so they could kill me. But it's like, whatever. Anyway, though, they kept doing that kind of stuff, and I knew, but it's like, well, whatever. What am I supposed to do? Take my short 4-year-old legs and go running off to some far off mountain and be like, stop that! No! Don't you know what you're doing? It's like, whatever. They'll figure it out. Anyway. So, basically, they kept trying to kill me and all kinds of other stuff. Create more powerful governments than mine or me. They thought that the human race was supporting me. They thought other races were supporting me. And not really realizing that I just simply existed a long, long time ago and was this basically God, or at least I had been. And I don't know. You know, and like I say, it's not really that I was a God, I was just a creator of life. So, and I had created life a long, 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 long time ago. And then I was kidnapped, and someone tried to create life instead of me, without me ever creating life. And you know how that is. It's like a life form that came after me tried to create life before me without me. So, yeah, it got kind of weird. Anyway, so just kind of how I got here. So I was just like, well, I guess you'll just figure it out. So anyway, that was however long ago. I don't know. They kept me in a box. They kept me from talking to anyone. So, and I just kind of just like waited and kicked it and just kind of wondered why it felt like someone had just blown up my head most of my life. So, but yeah, I'm the real Lucifer and basically first creator of humanity, or endoskeleton life is the proper term that you would use. or at least I had some at some point in time in the past, after I created insect life and all kinds of stuff. I used to customize life forms for my needs as well as some others. Mostly just my needs, or the, whatever. Anyway, I don't really know. It was my past, and it's like, whatever. After that, of course, there's As Brian, I Create America.